Welcome back, the Chalky Milk Gang podcast. We're just back. We're the only podcast on YouTube or Spotify, so just excited to be here today. We're at season 3, episode 15, episode 33. We have a lot of episodes now. I'm excited to have you guys on. We have the usual trio. We got me, Tyler, and Will. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm excited to drink some chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I was gonna say the same thing. Chima's looking fine right now with that cut. Ooh,
it's grown in well.
Yeah, yes. The hair's growing in.
I was talking about the beard. It's nice and shaven.
Oh yeah, I shave my beard once a month whenever I feel like it. Just a lot of laziness on my end there, but you gotta love it. So yeah, I decided, hey, you know what? Going back to school, I'm back at UMass. Might as well shave the beard, and you know what? I'll do it again next month. So I'm excited. But today we're gonna be talking about going back to college for the spring semester. Some of our schools are doing some more stuff with COVID going on. Cases are going up. It's definitely scary a little bit, but I came back to school yesterday. I know you guys are going back to school soon, so topical topic for the boys, but just in general, one of our fan favorites. Maybe some of you guys know this. We got chocolate milk reviews. So who wants to go first?
I'm gonna go first. I got the Twix. We tried the Snickers before. Tyler and I thought it was less than. It was a little disappointing because Chima hyped it up so much, and it just tasted like Snickers. So if you love Snickers, you're drinking liquid Snickers, but I don't want peanuts in my my chocolate milk. Look, it just kind of gave a weird vibe.
The fact of the matter is that deserved a 9-1. I wasn't capping, so you guys do you, but.
It's 2-1. So
debate.
Also,
it was
Casey
in the sevens. It wasn't that good.
Casey Neistat agreed with us. He thought it was a little weird. But this, Twix, it may be more conducive. Let's give it a sniff.
Wait, Casey Neistat reviewed Snickers chocolate milk?
He had a screenshot on his Twitter. You sent it to us.
Oh, I don't remember it. That's crazy. I love Casey Neistat.
Dude, shout out Casey Neistat. One day, maybe he'll have 1,000 followers like us.
Yeah.
Dude, it smells ridiculous.
Ridiculous?
I get it. Smells like, how Twix is, there's chocolate and then there's caramel and then there's like the cookie thing. It smells like the cookie thing in like an insane amount.
Really?
Oh, I like the caramel better. It all kind of comes together, but
man, it's weird. It's so weird. I guess I don't even know if it tastes like Twix.
Does it taste good?
I don't know. Better than Snickers because it tastes more like actual chocolate milk. I don't know.
You know what it reminds me of? You know how jelly beans, the people, they have a science lab where they take the chemical formula of the jelly bean that they're making the flavor for, they break it down, and then they take the exact chemicals that are in the item and put it into the jelly bean.
Is that how it works?
It's actually how it works. It's insane. They have a whole lab. If they're making baby food, jelly beans. I'm
vomit.
Disgusting. Exactly. They will take the chemicals from the baby food or the vomit, and they will break it down and make it into a liquid that they make into jelly beans. And I feel like that's what they do here with this chocolate milk. It is exactly what Snickers would taste like. Or, I don't know. Maybe that's not the same for Twix. You tell us.
As I sip it, it's getting more normal. I'm getting numb to the weirdness. I'm just seeing what we compared or what we ranked other stuff.
Yes, I used to put on the chart somewhere.
Well, Snickers was a 9-1.
Well, by you.
Yeah, I know my stuff. Sorry.
I think if you gave me a glass of this and said, "Here's chocolate milk," I'd be like, "No, it's not." So from pure chocolate, what?
Is it strawberry milk?
Definitely not.
Good.
Thank God. Better than strawberry milk.
About that.
I don't know. I'll give it a 6.9. No, 7.0.
Nah. So close.
I was gonna say nice, but
I know. Well, just because if Snickers was in the 7s, this is pretty equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what I gave Snickers. This gets 0.1 higher than Snickers.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
So it's better than Snickers then. I can respect that.
Well, because it's more chocolate milky.
Snickers was a 7.8 when we collectively averaged it. So you'd
no, it's 0.1 higher than whatever I gave it.
I don't know. I don't have the numbers here, but sure, it's probably in the low 7s. Let's just say that.
Yeah, let's say 7.2 because I think Snickers was probably a 7.1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think that's fair. I think that Shima clearly is brooding in the corner over there, but I think that's fair.
You don't have to cap all the time. Like, you can always say the facts.
Okay.
Well, I just chose to state facts.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give my chocolate milk?
Yeah, shoot.
No.
I got myself some Dining Hall chocolate milk. It's also a Big Y. Mapleline Farms. We've seen it. We've had it. We've tasted it. Well, not you guys, just me. But this is 9-1, just like Snickers. It's awesome. It's just so good.
Damn, Big Man is back on campus.
It's just too good. It's too elite. You just have to love it. I can't say enough good things about it. It's just they have a cow on here, and it's like art. They have like the green and the cow, and it's an actual brown cow. So it's further proof that chocolate milk does come from brown cows. It's from Hadley, Massachusetts. It expires on the 23rd, so I got 5 days. So I'm very thankful I had it before that. But just really excited here. This is a 9-1 as usual. What a great chocolate milk.
Dude, when we inevitably get Chalky Milk Gang fan art, because obviously it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the art that they put on the Chalky Milk bottles. That's what it's just pictures of cows and stuff.
Yes. And then when we eventually sell our own chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know
we'll just use one of the fans. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Exactly.
But anyway, for mine, I couldn't come up with an actual chocolate milk, like something that was sold in the store. So I decided go with the classic chocolate syrup and regular milk, mix it together, see what we got.
Oh, that's actual chocolate milk. I've been meaning to review it.
Exactly. The noise of the spoon hitting the glass should be iconic for all of you seasoned chalky milk veterans. It's something you're used to by now.
Some of the elite chocolate milk drinkers, like, this is what they're doing.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Yeah, like the Quinn McCarran special.
Yeah, the Quinn McCarran. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm using Trader Joe's chocolate syrup. You can use whatever you want. This is also why before I do this, I also want to say this is why you don't order chalky milk at a restaurant, because they do exactly what I'm doing right now, but they do not do it as well. They don't care, they don't have to care. They're just
it's secondary to them, and that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they might have chocolate milk though.
No, I'm not.
They're probably not.
Let's not disrespect the restaurants. It's a part of the game, but that's why you don't order it. That's just good strategy right there. You make it at home, you don't order at a restaurant.
I love those syrup at the bottom. It's just
I didn't want to mix it all and take too long.
I just looked it up and I gave Snickers a 7.1, so I'm gonna give this a 7.3.
Whoa. Okay,
that's pretty decent.
And Tyler, you gave it a 7.2.
7.2. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan.
This
is pretty good. I don't know. Not crazy though. Not crazy. It's very obvious because you can only mix it so much. It's very obvious that there's chocolate syrup in here, but it's kind of iconic. I'm gonna give it. This is gonna be in the. I'm gonna give it a 6-7. Yeah, I don't know. It's really sugary, and I'm a sucker for sugar, and it's kind of chocolatey, but it's just not very well put together because I just put it together during the podcast.
So live on air.
Maybe if I had time to just stir for 10 minutes, it'd be really good. That's what I'm gonna try next time. I'm gonna take 10 minutes to make myself chocolate milk, but yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than pea protein. That's all I can say.
Well, impossible to be worse.
Yeah. Well, you had a strawberry milk fact that I think is important.
So last time we talked about holidays, we recorded it on National Milk Day, and National Chocolate Milk Day is September 27th, I believe, maybe the 28th. And I was curious to see if there was a National Strawberry Milk Day, because there shouldn't be. There was, then we would have to, do some sort of protest or, something negative to commemorate it. But there isn't a National Strawberry Milk Day, and there shouldn't be. The strawberry milk sucks.
I think this pretty much what this says here. If you like strawberry milk, you have to find a new angle. It's just like, Mitchell Trubisky haters. Now they have to find a new angle because Trubisky won the MVP and now he's the greatest quarterback of all time. No questions asked. Strawberry milk just shouldn't exist. What we said in episode 7, it's not okay. It's never been okay. It never will be okay. And that's just the facts.
It's a disgrace to milk and chocolate milk alike. There's no pink cows. It's all artificial.
I know. Come on.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. My friends actually had a debate on this because they're like, oh, chocolate milk comes from brown cows. What does strawberry milk come from? I'm like, it doesn't exist. Like, come on. It doesn't exist. Artificial.
It's like we were talking about jelly beans made in a lab. It's the same thing. Strawberry milk was made in a lab somewhere for some psychopath, for some Frankenstein-esque scientist who was like, I'm going to design the world's world.
And it doesn't even taste like strawberries.
It's disgusting.
It's crazy. I just find a new angle. You're never going to find a correct angle, but just figure it out. You know what I mean?
You keep that poison out of your body, boys. It's
trust some of Choccy and stuff. Maybe not this one, but a different one.
Maybe this one if you can find it. But just I think it's important for our viewers to know that.
Anyway. Yeah, so today we are talking about college for this next coming semester. Chima's already there. Will and I will be heading back. We're gonna give some updates, some general status stuff. Excited to be talking about it.
Chima, you want to start just because you're already there?
If anybody has anything else to say about today's topic, because we're gonna be a little more casual, a little more relaxed. No list tiers going on.
Yeah.
No lists, no rankings. It's just a free-flowing conversation.
Free for all.
I mean, talking 3 boys and their chocolate.
Absolutely. But yeah, I got here yesterday. It's pretty nice up here. It's a little colder than Connecticut. Connecticut's just super tropical. So coming up here, definitely a culture change. But just excited to be here. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting semester. The school is the school in the fall, they just basically didn't bring anyone back. You could live off campus, obviously, but on campus they had 200, 300 people. That's probably not it. It's maybe closer to 500, 600. But this semester they're bringing back all the freshmen and I guess people that really need housing or something. So it's gonna be a lot more people. I think they're bringing back 60% of the campus, and then they are just spreading it across all the dorms. So there's gonna be a lot of people here. I'm a little worried about COVID. I think there's definitely potential for there to be a pretty big outbreak just because they're bringing all these people, especially over the first few weeks. I'm definitely gonna really try to stay safe, just because it's all these people come back. They all obviously have to get tested. They gotta go through quarantine first, but it's I don't know. It's just, you never know. And some people don't not everyone makes the greatest decisions all the time. So maybe someone throws a party and then just everyone gets it. So I'm a little worried about that, but overall happy to be back at school. I don't know. It's just a great place. I can't go watch hockey or basketball games, which sucks. We have 2 good teams this year for hockey and basketball. But overall, it's just nice to be back. I have a few friends up here already. I got my COVID test today, which went pretty well. They have a great process over there. Shout out UMass. They do an excellent job with it. And they're letting the community also get tested too. They have 2 separate lines. So it's really benefiting the Amherst community too. They're already starting to vaccinate first responders here. So I know the university is handling it super well. They crushed it last semester. It's just, I don't know. I sort of feel an outbreak's inevitable over the first few weeks, but I'm just going to try to stay in a bubble pretty much, at least till things get better.
Yeah. I mean, outbreaks are definitely, it's a scary proposition. I'm feeling relatively confident just because we had a small outbreak-ish, and then the school ramped up our restrictions and it went away. So like we get tested every other day now, and that worked pretty well. And basically everything's the same, like same rules. It was like 85% of people came back last semester, so it's like almost full capacity anyway. So I feel equally as nervous, which is not very nervous, but like it's still obviously a threat.
Yeah. It'd stink if something happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, here's my my take for college coronavirus, because people want to have fun and hang out with their friends, and people also don't want to get the virus or give it to people that could die from it. So the key to coronavirus is have a bubble that is small but workable, of like 8 friends, 10 friends, or 2 friends. I don't know. Some of you are I don't know. Some of you losers don't have a problem with this, but
you just have a few dogs.
For those of you who are like popular like us, you know what I mean? You have a lot of friends.
We hang out with all 1,000 of our followers.
You just want to limit it to those, like a group, and then you only hang out with each other, right? And if you're only hanging out with each other, then you can't. You can, but it's unlikely that you will get it from somewhere else. Like you'll walk into a store that had somebody who had COVID in it and somehow get it through your mask. I mean, like obviously, like wear your mask, like sanitize your hands.
Follow the protocol.
Like just do all that BS when you're around your friends. As long as you are contained and it's like a bubble, then like you're fine. You know what I mean?
And as long as everyone's getting tested, that's definitely part of the protocol. But definitely just keep it we'll follow the protocols, and things should be okay.
I think the contradiction, the problem with that has been, we've all been home, right, for the past month and a half, or at least most of us have, like, viewers and the 3 of us during in between college semesters. And if you've been home and you have siblings like I do, it's a problem, because not only are you wanting to go and hang out with your friends, but then it's your sibling also hangs out with their friends and their siblings, and then your parents want to go and hang out with people or do whatever. And it's not just you exposing yourself to 8 to 10 people. You're also exposing yourself to the 40 other people that everyone in your household is all exposed to. Yeah. And then you're kind of screwed. But if you're
it's just super complicated.
You don't have that problem. So that's why I'm really excited to go back. That's where that whole story was going. I'm excited to go back so that I can have friends and not be worried about, getting my parents sick again.
Yeah, it's like the power and the responsibility is like, at home, you're responsible, like your choices impact your family. Whereas, as you're saying, like when you're in college, it's kind of like you do what you're comfortable with. And then as long as you feel like you're being safe, you're fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, I'll be going to 100-person parties this semester.
Let's go. Not. Definitely don't do
that. Then
that.
Getting expelled.
Yeah.
Yes. Who needs college?
Who needs college when we have this great podcast?
Hey, Zuckerberg dropped out of college and now he's a lizard, so it's just awesome. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I just hope to stay safe and whatnot. Just with all the people coming back, but I'm excited to see all my friends again safely and whatnot. I have a bunch of more friends coming back to campus than before. I think it was like half of my friends were back, but now it's more like 75% maybe. They're all dogs. Like, I love my dog. It's great. Those are my friends, but it's just, I don't know. I'm excited to, be back and finally see my friends again. It's been a little while, but just hoping everything can stay safe, but yeah, do what we can do.
Do what we can do. And I would say, like, branching off of that, a la Socratic seminar, branching off of that, one thing that I never really realized until we had this whole semester of limited social interactions and like no gatherings of people you don't know, so I miss meeting new people. That's not like a thing I've ever felt before, because I've always kind of been meeting people, but not anymore. Everyone you know, that's it. That's all the people you get to know for a long time. And it's weird not meeting new people like ever.
That's like the best part of college too, is just like meeting people. And it felt, at least for me, it felt like every semester I was meeting someone new at least. So that was good. But it's like, now with all this going on, you really got to limit the amount of people you hang out with. So it's like, I may have met all these people from prior semesters, but it's like right now, it's like I want to hang out with them, but I know I really can't if I'm going to keep being responsible. So that's tough. But senior year, I think we're looking good.
I was also going to say, that perfectly lines up. Shout out coronavirus for also like making it socially acceptable to not have to hang out with anyone anymore, because that one's kind of nice too.
I need those days. Absolutely.
It's great. If there's somebody in the elevator who I don't feel comfortable talking to, I'm like, nope, stay back, stay away from me. I'm not.
Just stick him out of the elevator. Just be like, we can't socially distance. Right?
I'm sorry. No, you have to wait. You have to. I I don't feel
comfortable having
you in my airspace. It's brilliant.
It's actually, yeah,
it is honestly pretty good.
But yeah, it was it. Also, Will sent a nice text in the group chat this morning that said, "I miss music festivals."
Yeah,
the last person I would have expected to send that to me. But yeah, you're right. Just because it's like we don't meet new people anymore, and
yeah, I don't know why that popped into my head, because I also like I've been to like, I don't know, we went to like 3 or 4, and like I've had good times, but I'm not like ever the one to be like, let's go, we have to go. I'm just like going along with the ride, so it was weird that I was like, man, I really want to go to one right now.
Yeah, I couldn't really do something like that.
You can't.
Yeah.
But if there are any other positive takeaways for school this semester, it's the one big one you said before, Chima, that is a lot more people are coming back this semester. All those kids that were like a little nervous about going back to school because of COVID, yeah, they're full sending it now. They've been bored for way too long. And they're coming back, and it's going to be, all hands on deck, which might be bad for COVID, but it'll be fun for social scenarios. And as like we said, as long as you're safe and all that, it shouldn't be a problem. But also, I was going to say the other big thing is like schools are like getting vaccines. Like,
I know
BU has been vaccinated already, and they have like this whole protocol. And I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful that if like the vaccines continue to get doled out quickly, like BU could be vaccinating its students. And that would be so funny. Not only would it be awesome because I'd get a vaccine, but it'd be so funny to like, because they have to pick between which students get to go first. So they'd be doing it by like seniors get priority, or I don't know, maybe they get freshman priority. And it'd be like, do we use the BU ID, or is it like GPA? That would be hilarious.
I didn't even think
like 4.0 students, you get it first.
It's like, how is
Brad, you're failing out? No, you're not getting one.
Well, they would probably, honestly, they would have such big quantities. So it would be kind of random, but probably like age, they would probably be like, our seniors get it first. That's probably the only thing that they're like allowed to pick by,
Yeah.
Or like buildings maybe.
But
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're like students that are higher risk. Maybe they go first. And then.
Okay. Yes.
Sorry, that was too serious. My bad.
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna base it off sports teams. So if you like the Boston sport teams, you go first, and then if you like the Jets, you go last.
Yeah, it's reverse draft order. So the better the record of your team, the sooner you get the vaccination.
Wait, so we're in the middle of the pack. Pat's 179. All right,
no, it's average. Because we're kind of middle.
Oh, that means I get it first, right? Because I'm a Giants fan.
No.
It's reverse. Reverse draft.
Reverse draft order. Sorry, Japan.
Oh no.
4 and 9, or whatever. 4 and 11, 5, 10, whatever.
They went 6 and 10.
I was close.
Yeah, a lot of numbers.
A lot of numbers.
Like speaking of sports, though, I really miss going to like the college stadium and watching the games. Like at least for me, especially before COVID, like sophomore year. One of my favorite parts about being in college is just going to the hockey game and hanging out with all my friends at the hockey game and watching some very good hockey. And the basketball team too. I started getting really into the basketball team because they weren't that good last year, but they were very exciting. And just not being at like the stadium and just like being able to hang out with people there and watch good sports. Like I am never going to take live sports for granted again. Once I get the opportunity to go to a sports game, I will be the first person in line. Like if the Red Sox are bringing in people to watch the games in April, like I'm there. That's just how it's going to work. But I don't know. I miss that part of the college experience. There's also a lot of other things. Like I hate these virtual classes. Like I'm all virtual for this semester. I came back to school just because of like just being able to like see people safely. But it's like I just miss that part. And yeah, virtual classes just aren't that good. Just the facts. Respect to all the
facts, no opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm in 4 classes, and I think all of them are virtual. Maybe one's like part virtual. And also just the way that they've lined up, like with what days they meet. I have basically 3 days of nothing. All 3, because one of the classes is like asynchronous lectures, and the other 3 meet on the same days. So it sounds good, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And the gym is gonna be closed when we get there, and I think it's gonna be closed until like vaccinations start happening. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Gyms are tough. I feel that though. I have no classes on Fridays this semester, which I'm very excited about. But like, what am I gonna do besides sleeping?
Yeah, it's like
sleeping is important, but that can't be your whole day. You have like, if you sleep 22 hours, you have 2 other hours. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. And also, you said you miss live sports. I miss playing sports like volleyball. I miss it.
Yeah. This isn't related to college, but they just said that like there's no Connecticut high school football season. Just F to those. Like that really stinks.
Because were they trying to like push it?
They're trying to do like an alternate spring season, but now they're just like it's not possible.
Yeah,
that's probably smart. With, but it is what it is.
Probably a good idea.
Let's be honest.
Probably, but like yeah.
If they were to do that, that would be so cool. Like imagine, you know how like for every senior, like the coolest parts are like, you know, the school dances and like that last like this, you know, senioritis, second semester senior year, we're not doing anything. And for us, at least, you do an internship for the last month, so you're not even in school. Imagine adding to all of that, like the back end fun stuff, you throw in a football season too. That would be insane. That might be the craziest. Like
that would be so fun.
I mean, if they really wanted that, they could play a spring sport like cool people. So
yeah.
Yes.
For those viewers who don't know, all 3 of us played spring sports.
Yeah. I played underwater basket weaving and curling. So yeah, 2 great spring sports.
2 sport athletes.
Let's go.
I
also played in college too. So yeah, I really miss curling down the rink.
Curling down the rink.
Yeah.
Curling is sick though. I'll watch curling.
It's so sick. I love it.
I'll watch a whole match. I don't care.
I love them just like sweeping the brooms and whatnot. It's awesome. Too good. I don't know.
Another big thing for this semester, and it doesn't apply to me. It only applies to you two. That you're turning 21. Congratulations.
That's true.
Yeah. Drinking chocolate milk though.
What?
Gonna keep drinking chocolate milk though. There's no
exactly.
Stop.
Yeah. Is it now? You just get to spike it with extra chocolate syrup. That's the difference.
Yeah. It's all like take this, then take your Trader Joe's syrup, which is
exactly.
It'll be awesome.
My birthday last year, Tyler, both of ours, but mine especially, was still in like quarantine, like lockdown, like that. Mine was in like the first month.
It was like the first few days.
Oh,
no. I literally went home from COVID like 4 days before, and I was just sitting in my bed on my birthday. It was tough, but you get through it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's probably going to be better, but still going to be pretty like anticlimactic.
It's not going to be that.
You know?
I mean, like I said, you have your 8 friends, and that's about it.
It will be nice because you'll be with your
first drink, but you can't even do that. Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As long as we're with our friends, though, you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta be creative. I know I can make it a good day. Just gotta be
creative.
The only thing rougher than turning 21 and not really having a way to celebrate outside of hanging with your friends is watching all your other friends turn 21 and go to bars and leave you at home on Friday nights. So that'll be fun.
Did that happen to you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
So this year is going to be great. Oh God.
Yeah.
You're not turning 21 until the summer.
Yeah. So
I see what you mean now. Yeah, it's thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I actually don't think that many of my friends are going to turn 21 this semester. I think a lot of them turn 21 over the summer with me as well, which if anything will be better because we're hoping that vaccine will come in clutch and help reduce the spread of the virus. I was reading, there's a lot of stuff. The New York Times has a great article or did a great daily briefing this morning, and it was talking about how everybody's underhyping the virus because they don't want people to rush to get it too fast. But the reality is it's basically like a cure. It's not 100% effective, but it is. It's 100% effective.
The vaccine.
The vaccine, it is. There's almost no evidence that if you get the COVID, like the disease while you have the vaccine, you can spread it again. So you probably won't be able to spread it to other people, even though, be careful, but like still.
Interesting.
Like,
yeah, I want to read more about it.
We're almost 100% safe on everything. And it's going to be litty. So get the vaccine as soon as you can, because then you can have a dope summer. That's my takeaway. And that's why I'm hoping I'll get it from BU as fast as possible.
Yeah. At least from what I've heard from like UMass, I'm very, very hopeful that at least like the worst case scenario, they'll just require those coming next year to have the vaccine as long as everything get distributed on time. So my hope is that, next year you can have a full school year that's like more normal with like in-person events and stuff. But I don't know, just looking to, just duke it out right now. One thing I did get, I got a thermometer. It's litty. What do you guys think my temperature is?
99.2.
98.7.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
I think I've said this before, but in my 2 weeks in the hospital and 6 weeks at inpatient PT, I think I got exactly 98.6 like once or twice, which is kind of crazy. Like, because I was getting measured at least like 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
I mean, this
like statistically,
Is it though? I feel like there are so many numbers, right?
I know. I just think it's funny. It's hard to get the average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair. What is it? The law of large numbers? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. Well, that's just the greater sample size, the more accurate the average is, or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I also heard this law. It's called the law of no rookie scores. You can't give a rookie score. You just can't.
You'll go to Choccy jail.
You'll go to Choccy jail. I love that.
Jail. They force you to drink strawberry milk.
Oh, don't even talk.
If you drink strawberry milk, you go to the Choccy jail because you can't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny though.
Yeah.
That's just the future at this point. That's the new normal. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I don't know.
Nice, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to go back to school. There's a lot of negative scariness with like coronavirus, but there's also a lot of positives. It's looking like it's going to be a much more fun semester because more people are coming back, and as long as you're careful about it, it'll be solid. Online classes suck, but school sucks almost no matter what.
I mean, you make a good point right there. All facts, no opinions.
Was it? Yeah. Will, do you have any in-person classes or?
I think one maybe, but I'm not sure. It's like hybrid. Maybe 2 of them are hybrid or something. But who cares?
Yeah.
Because that class is 2.5 hours once a week. But like that's gonna suck. So if it's not in person, I feel like I just won't go to it because I can't sit there for 2.5 hours.
Joke. Yeah, and then for those of you, the viewers that have been on campus for the past semester, you already know what the deal is. You already know how it works. You already know how to do your thing, and you're just gonna go back into school, and you already know how to have your bubble, how to have fun, how to celebrate, how to enjoy it. So now that you have it down, you can go back and kick it up a notch. And I think that should be the plan. That should be the motto for this semester: is take everything you learned last semester and kick it up a notch. So yeah. I don't know, whatever that might mean.
My motto is pretty much just wake up in the morning, go to sleep at night. During the day, just do other things, and that's just really what I'm looking to do.
You're an inspiration to all of us.
I know, so many words. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
One thing that was crazy when Alabama won the national championship like a week ago. Like the Alabama kids just didn't care. They just
they stormed the streets.
I think they went on the like strip or whatever of their town like more than they did in like prior national championships when it was like actually safe to do so. So that was kind of discouraging. Like congrats to the champions, but like I don't know. It's distasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes me just respect every single one of them a million times less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just being willfully stupid and dangerous. You could just not do that, you know?
You just celebrate with your friends. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have considered going, but just being like straight on the outsides with like my mask on. So like
yeah, like outside so you're safe and you're watching everyone else not be safe.
Yeah,
but you
exactly.
can still, feel the vibes from way out there.
But I'm not trying to participate.
If you were like if you were a student at like University of like Miami where everything's freaking crazy and people don't care, would you go back? I don't know.
I probably wouldn't. Like I'm very thankful and well, like I didn't really consider any schools in the South, but like looking at it for like now, I'm very happy I chose a school up here. It's like what I feel like in the South, it's like obviously they don't really care about COVID. So it's like if you want to have a social life, it's like you're kind of screwed. Here it's like people care, so you're more
I'd agree.
I feel like because I would want to go back. You want to go back to school, but yeah, like you said, you're just like you're screwed because then you want to come back home after college and nobody wants you back here after you've been in the South for so long. They're like, you probably got the antibodies from getting COVID the first time, and then they wore off, and you got it again. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, it's not. It becomes such such a restriction on your life. It's not.
Yeah. Stinks. I don't know. More important things in the world, but
like chocolate milk.
Yeah, like chocolate milk, but I don't know. Sort of feel for the kids that like maybe like COVID fatigued and they just want to like go out, and I felt that, but it's just like I don't know. We're so close to a vaccine, we just gotta chill.
Just a little bit longer, and we'll be fine.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta hold out for that freaking vaccine. Like I said, 100% effectiveness. Like not actually, they can't legally say that, but the 5% of people that it didn't work for, just they got the flu. They didn't even get COVID. I was reading about it. They had 32,000 trials. One person got severe COVID. Everyone else was fine.
Really?
They got a little bit sick. So it's basically 100% effectiveness. Get the vaccine, and then you should like still wear a mask just so people feel safe.
Wait for us to get it first.
But like you don't at that point, you pretty much don't need to wear a mask anymore.
Yeah.
You should anyway, but like you don't have to. Like how amazing is that? Just to not have
I probably would though. Like just because it would feel like better.
The mask mandates
you should do it because stores won't let you into them without wearing a mask.
Absolutely.
But the fact that you don't need to anymore and like you don't need to care, like you can be those Alabama kids, but it's like you won't get COVID and it'll be great. Like how awesome would that be? Just
I definitely look forward to that future, but yeah, definitely until like mask mandates are out, I'm definitely gonna keep wearing it. But one thing I have heard, like the CDC, they just don't want us to know this, but they actually there's another cure to COVID, and it's right here. It's just chocolate milk.
There's antibodies. Brown cows produce antibodies to fight every disease, and it gets into the chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm.
Just thankful to be drinking chocolate milk with the boys right now. So I'm
guys, can we start a fake news business where we pretend that chalky milk is like miracle water and blesses you?
What do you mean pretend?
Whole life.
It just is.
Oh wait, remember we used to do like inspect element on like articles and like make it about like our friend groups. Doing that with chocolate milk.
Oh, that was too funny. That was too funny.
Yeah, and you can find all of that amazing content on our Instagram, by the way. Go check it out. We got all of the chalky milk content you could ever want if you've somehow watched through all of our podcasts at this point, which I know so many of our loyal fans have. But feel free to go check out on our Instagram. You'll find a lot more stuff there.
Definitely gotta go check that out. Definitely go subscribe to us on YouTube. We're at 144 or whatever. So just really thankful for all of you guys. And then just if you don't want to see our faces at all, like I get it, but you can see us on Spotify too. Just listen to us. I bet we have like 7
actually
on there.
Our last 3 are not up on Spotify, but I don't understand why, because they're like up on the other Podbean podcast app.
Really?
So we'll fix that for you. I know you're dying to figure it out.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, until then, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Until then,
coming up.
I love you, and I hope you have a good day, whoever you are listening to us.
Thanks for watching, Mom. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And yeah, we'll for our next podcast, we'll probably I'll be back in school, and then Will, you gonna be back, or is it gonna be the week after?
2 weeks from now.
We'll be getting back into a different routine, continuing to produce the podcasts for you.
Content creators.
More special guests from school coming at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I said this at the New Year's Q&A, but we're just going to keep producing this content for the people, no matter how many subscribers we lose. So I'm just going to keep it going. I know we are. We're just going to keep it going. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. But yeah, till next time. See ya.